And she starts fixing the bridle and pulling the bit back up into the horse's mouth. And the girl says, "Oh, yes. It was choking her, so I loosened it." Back 10 years ago, when I used to ride on the team that had the 25 plus girls, we would always have, every couple months we'd have tryouts, and to welcome new members onto the drill team. And I remember this one instant. We were at Cowtown Coliseum in Fort Worth, and this girl comes to try out, and she shows up in high heel boots and proceeds to tell us that she has been riding her entire life, and that she, telling us what a phenomenal rider she is and what all she's done. And I'm looking at her, of course, thinking she just showed up to ride horses in literal high-heeled boots. There's no way. So our coach at the time was holding her horse, and she wanted to have a team meeting. So she hands this girl her horse, and it was like, "Can you just hold my horse for a few minutes while I talk to the girls?" And I'm kind of sitting back just a little bit next to this girl as she's holding this horse. And I'm, of course, with the high heel boots, I'm already very interested in her and kind of stalking her as quietly as I can be. And I watch her, and she starts to mess with this horse's bridle. And I'm just thinking, what in the heck is she doing? So I'm, of course, not paying attention to our coach. I'm focused on this girl. And she loosens the bridle until the bit is in this horse's front teeth. So as the horse bites down, she's biting on the metal part of the bit. And I'm like, what in the world is she doing? So I don't say anything. I'm just standing there watching the girl in the high-heeled boots. And our coach walks back over and grabs the horse and was like, "Oh man, I could have sworn that I'd fixed this bridle to her face earlier." And she starts fixing the bridle and pulling the bit back up into the horse's mouth. And the girl says, "Oh, yes. It was choking her, so I loosened it." It was choking her.
Hope you enjoyed today's episode of Horse Stories on Global Horse Network. We'd like to thank this month's sponsor, Snafflebit Clothing Company, for all your horse and apparel needs. Visit them on the web at snafflebitclothingcompany.com. If you like what we're doing or you don't, make sure that you put it in the comments below, because there's nothing I like better than to aggravate somebody like a sandburr under your saddle pad. Be sure to share our stuff on all the social media platforms, because that's what all the cool kids are doing. Be sure to subscribe if you like what we're doing. If you want to be notified whenever we're posting new content and some kick-ass stuff, click on the notification bell. If you like what we're doing, click the like button. If you hate what we're doing, click that bad boy twice, because there's nothing that I enjoy more than a good hater. And as always, ride hard, be safe, and have fun.